Can you tell me your name and then some background about yourself?
All right, my name is Sandy Dewhurst, and I am a walking injury. I've been one that loves to play, very active, but too much for what my body could take. And so I've got a lot of injuries. Like I couldn't lift my hands over my head or my arms over my head, and things like that. And I've tried a lot of different things, and nothing was really working. And there was a lot of fear.
Mm. Yeah. So before we met, what was happening in your body, and what were the specific challenges you were facing?
Well, getting stuff off the top shelf was really hard.
Mm-hmm.
I'd always have to call in someone, I need a tall person here, because it would be really difficult to lift my hands over my head. But they didn't know that.
Yeah.
I just pretended because I'm short. And so they would come and help me. And then squatting down was very hard on my knees because I've had lifetime of knee problems. And so a
Yeah.
lot of that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
if that answers your question. I mean, it's
Exactly.
just
Exactly.
I'm a wreck.
Yeah. Now your hands are all the way over your head, and you're
Yes.
full squatting and being able to get back out of the full squat.
And it really helps because I'm old and an
Yeah.
empty nester, and so it's really hard to call a tall person who's not there.
Yeah, that is. That is
You
a
know?
factor. What have you tried previously before this to help those issues?
Well, I did do the professional, physical, what is that, therapy or whatnot, because one of them was a car accident that I really injured my shoulders in
Mm-hmm.
'94. And so it helped a tiny bit,
Yeah.
but once I could have some movement and without pain, they just let you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
They didn't care about whether or not I could lift my hands over my head or not. They just was like, okay, you're moving and you're pain free for
Yeah.
what they wanted. And I did chiropractic care, and I was diagnosed with osteoarthritis in my knees, and it turned to be an incorrect diagnosis. It ended up being overactive yeast in my body, and cured the osteoarthritis, whatever that is.
Yeah.
But the pain was still there,
Mm-hmm.
and the lack of movement and mobility was there.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what did? Why did you decide to try working with me, and then what got you off the fence from deciding if maybe not?
Well, I was getting to where I'm in my 60s now, and I have 5 grandchildren,
Mm-hmm.
and I've told you I like to play.
Yep.
That hasn't changed.
Yeah.
I like to play,
Yeah.
and I want to be mobile. I want to get down on the ground and be able to jump back up. I want to be able to go camping and see a downed tree
Yeah.
and balance across it
Yeah.
with my kids and do fun stuff like that and hiking. And I want to do it well into not just my 60s, but
Yeah.
long term, like
When you keep aging. Yeah.
keep aging as I
Yeah.
get older.
Exactly.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
What was the most important, or you say memorable, valuable parts of the process that we've gone through here?
I could lift my hands over my. When we went from just like halfway, and I'm like, whoa,
Yeah.
I can't do it, to now my elbows are at my ears. I'm just like, that was a thrill.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I'm doing those little things that you touch the toes, you're standing on something and you touch it. No, you're not touching your toes, you're touching your heel. The Patrick thingies or something?
Yeah. Patrick step-ups.
Yeah, those,
Exactly.
those. And then you told me that I couldn't squash an egg.
Yeah.
So it was like,
Yeah.
holy Toledo Batman, I got to do
Control.
this.
Yeah.
Control. And now I'm able to do it without, I feel like wobbling. I feel balanced. It's really incredible.
Good. That's
Really incredible.
exactly what we want to hear. And which attribute of the training here has made it different than other physical therapies or trainers that you've had in the past?
I have had a trainer at a gym
Mm-hmm.
at one time. The first thing they did was put me on this. Oh, you have knee problems, so let's put you on this knee press. And I about died.
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't like it. And the difference here is that there was a concern about healing
Mm-hmm.
first.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it really motivated me because to stick around, because now as I'm gaining the strength and the mobility, I feel like I'm getting promoted.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like an exciting thing is like when you go from not being able to lift your hands up
Mm-hmm.
to being able to lift your hands up over your head and then you're adding weight to it. I mean, that's exciting.
Yeah.
That's moving in a direction that's healthy and strong and it's going to last a lifetime because it's also teaching me skills because I did play on a log and got overconfident and
Yeah.
totally hurt my ankle
Yeah.
to where it was numb and I couldn't get up.
Mm-hmm.
And you gave me some techniques,
Mm-hmm.
and I was up and walking the next day. And then I take my grandson to a therapist because he has different issues. And she's a professional physical therapist, and she saw my ankle, saw how I was walking on it, and was like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
And she's a professional medically trained.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And she was like, "I need this.
Yeah.
I need this for my daughter."
Yeah.
And it's just, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's like we found gold.
It is. It is. It's physical gold for your body. It's good for it. And then, what would you see as the long-term impact of the training?
The long term impact,
Long term.
I'm super excited.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not discouraged like I was when I was at the gym. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't do this.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'm like, I can do this. I mean, I think today you gave me eights. I said, can I try tens?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
No way would I have done that before.
Moving your own weight up.
I moved
Yeah.
my own weight up,
Yeah.
thinking I could do it. And I'm like, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's a confidence thing.
Yeah. And how long did it take for you to start seeing the results when we were working together?
Pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty quick.
Yeah.
It was, I mean, that ankle injury was like within a week.
Mm-hmm.
And you told me some of the techniques I could do over and over and again, and I did.
Yeah.
And so the recovery was that much quicker
Mm-hmm.
and pain free.
Yep.
It was
That's the
pain
biggest goal.
free recovery. It was
Yeah.
awesome. It makes you want to do it more
Mm-hmm. And continue.
and continue because there's no fear of injury. There's no fear of being in pain.
And if you get injured, you know that there's a way.
Exactly. And that's what's so exciting because I'm so playful.
Mm-hmm.
I get myself in
Yeah.
in little pickles here and there where it's like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
And, just the other day I was in a pickle and I was able to be mobile enough to get myself out of it. It was so cool.
Yeah.
And I have no idea I don't think I would have been able to do it before.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so, especially at my age.
Yeah.
I'm recovering faster than I did in my 30s. That's scientifically wrong.
Yeah. But it's happening.
It's happening.
I don't know what science is, I guess. What went well or better than expected during the process of working on some of the challenging aspects of the knees or the shoulders?
One of the exercises we did was the hamstring
Hamstring curl.
curl. Yeah, I don't know the name of them.
All
I nicknamed them, so
Yeah. All good.
fun names.
Yeah.
They're already fun names. So the hamstring curl, very beginning, I panicked. I straight out panicked, and there was no weight. It was just a new thing, and it brought me back to the first time I injured my knee when I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you were real patient with me, and now I'm flying through it.
Yeah. Yeah, we had 2 plates on there the other day. So
Wow.
Yeah. And we started with none.
And
So
So I was really excited,
Exactly.
and that wasn't very long ago.
yeah, no, it went fast, but it just had to shift the mind.
Yeah, it was only a mind shift
Mm-hmm.
because it triggered an old memory.
Yeah. And we had to unlock it.
And we unlocked that memory and it built confidence in it. And now kicking my butt.
Yeah, exactly. Using those hamstrings. And what other people would you say am I a good fit for?
You're a good fit for the athlete, the extreme athlete, the ones that they want to get healed quick because they have a competition coming up. So that, but then on the other end, you're great for someone like me who's I'm not an athlete, but I love to play and I love to be mobile. So you're good for that. I mean, it's pretty well rounded, I'd have to say.
I appreciate that.
It's pretty well rounded because because the person I recommended or was really excited with that. I mean, her daughter's an extreme athlete doing some extreme things.
100%.
So I wish I could get my husband in here.
Yeah.
But because he's an extreme cyclist. So, but yeah.
And then, what is your advice to others who might be considering working with me?
What would just listen.
Just listen.
Follow your instructions and trust you.
Yeah.
Trust you, because you have a calm sense about you that brings comfort and confidence at the same time, and you're very knowledgeable, which helps.
Yeah.
Because having my friend come over who knows all the medical terms.
Yeah.
And you passed all her tests. It wasn't like I sent her to you to test you, but it was and she's still bringing her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Now.
And now
wow.
Oh, wow.
I haven't told you that, but yeah, her son Blake's coming as well. So
that is so cool.
So,
he's a big-time football player.
Yeah, baseball and football. He's in baseball right now. But.
Okay, yeah, it is the season.
Yeah.
So that is fabulous.
Yeah.
I am so glad because it's
helping them, and it's good.
Yeah.
It's making them stronger. It's stuff you don't forget as well. So once you learn it, you can always use it.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm excited to tell other people about it.
Yeah.